I'll show you how to access the political consulting app, which is based on Salesforce.com, the world's number one cloud-based CRM application. So I've customized this application for the political processes. It will be very helpful for all the political parties. To access this app, you just have to log into Salesforce. You do not need to install any other application. Open your web browser and just put login.salesforce.com. Put your username and password. And once you log in, you will have different list of apps, for example, sales app or service app, marketing app. You just select the political consulting app. Once you select the political consulting app, you can see all the related tabs which are applicable to this app. For example, home, group server constituency, family constituency, party workers, demographics, elections, candidate elections, dashboard, and reports. You can also use the campaigns if you want to run campaigns and indicate this campaign ads like Salesforce Social Studio or Salesforce Marketing App. If you want to log out, you can just log out. All the tabs which are related to political consulting. So on Home tab, we can see all the dashboards which are present here. So we have different tabs like Lok Sabha constituency, Assembly constituency, party workers, demographics, elections, candidate selection, and dashboard. First, we will go to the political consulting Lok Sabha constituency tab. You see different tabs. We have a different list view where, for example, if you want to see all the Lok Sabha constituencies which are part of Madhya Pradesh, then click on it and click on Go. As MP has 29 Lok Sabha constituencies, you can see there are 29 records for Lok Sabha constituency. So if you want to see some of the constituencies, we can sort them. If I want to see for Gwalior, I'll click on the column and select these. And from here, I can open the Gwalior Lok Sabha constituency. So under Lok Sabha, Gwalior Lok Sabha constituency, I can see the details like the state or union territory, the party office address, party office phone number, all the party workers for that Lok Sabha constituency, which all assembly constituencies are here. This is the real data for Gwalior Lok Sabha constituency, where it has Gwalior rural, Gwalior, Gwalior East, Gwalior South, Pitawar, Dabra, Karera, and Pauri. So MLA constituency, and it also has the demographics data. Now, if I want to see any of the assembly constituencies, for example, Gwalior rural, I can just click on it, and then I can see Gwalior rural under assembly constituency. So here I can see the assembly constituency as Gwalior rural, where the state, the Lok Sabha constituency with respect to what is the constituency number, the party workers, demographics, elections, candidate selections. Now I'll go back to the Gwalior Lok Sabha constituency, and I can see that I also have data for the demographics. I click on this demographic data, and in the demographic data I can see the total electors, the percentage split of those electors, how much or how many voters are there, or the other voters are there based on demographics. So this is split as per the caste as well as the total volume. We also have the volume or percentage based on the year, based on the age. Now if I want to see the elections which held for this Lok Sabha constituency and the results, I will go to elections related list, click on this, and here I can see this is the election For under elections tab, I can see elections for Kolkata Lok Sabha constituency which happened in 2014. The candidate name, their age, their gender, their winning margin percentage, first runner-up, second runner-up, third runner-up. Similarly, if I want to see for 2009, I click on it. So when I click on it, I go to elections tab, and here I can see this is for 2009, and these are the results. The winning candidate, first runner-up, second runner-up, their party, and all the details is present here. So in assembly constituency, as we went through the different assembly constituencies, for example, if you want to see the assembly constituency of Satya, it will show you state, the Lok Sabha constituency, if it is type 2, the constituency numbers, party workers, demographics, elections. So if you want to see what happened in 2013 elections, just click on it and you can see here the results for this elections which happened for assembly constituency Satya. Who was the winner, first runner-up, second runner-up, and third runner-up. So all the information is based on as the assembly constituency level as well as the Lok Sabha constituency level. Right. If I want to see the party workers, I can go and click on it. You can see some of the party workers' names, their district, their address, and here. We also went to the demographics. So demographics, we have data for Collier. So this is test data. Demographic will have the demographic scope, whether it is for member of parliament, for member legislative, only mayor, panchayat, district panchayat, nagar palika, nagar panchayat, parshad, operator, or sarpanch, and the year demographic, which to which we are taking the numbers. Lok Sabha constituency, if it is member of parliament, then we select Lok Sabha constituency, and if it is MLA, then we select the Lok Sabha, we select the assembly constituency. State and demographic, the percentage split as well as the total volume, experts in cast as well as under elections. We can have different list views. For example, if I want to see the elections on by BJP 2008 assembly election, I can see it out of 230, 143 seats are won by BJP. If I want to see total, I will just select elections and the assembly elections 2008. If I want to see how many Congress won, I can select won by INC 71. Similarly, I can have the data for Lok Sabha elections as well. So out of 27 seats were won by BJP and 2 seats were won by Congress. We also have for candidate selection if somebody wants to select the candidate. So, for example, we have some data here. So, if somebody wants to select the candidate, he will have to select the assembly constituency or the Lok Sabha constituency for which they are selecting the candidate or for which they want to evaluate the candidate. They will create a new candidate profile, select the candidate name, vote bank. They will rate them based on the different parameters and click on save. Once it's saved and go back to the candidate selection, you can see the score for that candidate. Similarly, they can add multiple candidates and then based on the total score, you can see. So for this person, total score came to be around the total score came around 69. So you just have to give the ratings based on these parameters and the total score will come. So score can be seen at the candidate selection profile level. So if you want to select the candidate for this assembly constituency, you will have a view for all the prospective candidates, the gender, their category, their age, and the total score based on the values you provide them when you're evaluating it. We also have some of the reports. If you want to see some of the reports, for example, 10 one-sided elections in MP Assembly 2008. So these are 10 one-sided elections where these are things which are won by the party members with a huge margin. So with the highest margin, it was Putin by Shivraj Singh Chauhan. He won with 41,525 votes. Then Ramesh Mendola of Indore. Then, so this is the report. If you want to see any of this assembly constituency, you can just right click and you can open it and you can see what happened in that assembly constituency. Similarly, if you want to see other reports, so this is the 2013 assembly elections results based on voting percentage. So how many seats won by BJP where in the assembly constituency where the voting percentage was less than 50% is 1, between 50 to 55 is 1, 55 to 54. So BJP won most of the seats where the voting percentage was more than 75%. 72 seats were won by BJP where the total voting percentage was more than 75%. This is split based on the voting percentage in the constituency for different parties like BJP, BSP, INC, and Independent. That was for 2013 elections. Similarly, we can have close elections lost by BJP in 2013 in Madhya Pradesh. These are the top 10 elections which was lost by BJP with the voting margin. So, for example, Satara seat in 2013, it was lost by BJP and won by Congress. So BJP lost by only 233 votes. Then next is Mangavan with 275 and Chawar 744, Jabalpur West with 923 seats. And last is the Sior where it lost by 26 votes only. So we can customize a lot of reports with this tool. It is one tool for having the data for all the Lok Sabha constituency, assembly constituency, your party workers, your demographics for each of the assembly constituency or Lok Sabha constituency, or the cooperator seat, or for Panchayat Panchayat, Jila Panchayat. So you can set this scope and you can have the demographics for each of those seats. The party workers, the list of party workers with their birth date, with their WhatsApp number, with their contact number, or with their address can be stored in the party workers, and it can also be used for campaigning. Elections has different elections data as per the assembly constituency or the Lok Sabha constituency. And candidate selection is a tab for selecting the candidate based on different parameters we went through. So I think this is a complete package for political parties to manage their day-to-day processes. This can be easily integrated with the campaigning tools where they can post based on the party workers or party worker profile or on the Facebook pages. It can be integrated through Salesforce Studio or different marketing apps for the targeting marketing, and it can also be helpful in sending bulk messaging or SMS if you use party workers. And the most important part of this application is the strong dashboards or the reports part. So some of the dashboards which are already configured. For example, UP Assembly elections report. If you want to see some of MP election dashboard, then we also have the MP election dashboard. Say this one. These are the dashboards where close elections of BJP in 2013 and close elections of BJP in 2000. So we can have these dashboards also as I've also shown you the report. So this app has a very strong capability for capturing the reports and dashboards. So that's it. This is an political consulting app for capturing the political processes, for capturing the Lok Sabha constituency information, assembly constituency information, party worker information, demographics of the political uh, constituencies, expert the election scopes, capturing election data, candidate selection process, so on and so forth. Thank you.